Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to King's Quest V. Last time, King Graham the Asshole stole a or I guess he didn't steal, he sort of bargained for a child's toy. Because he just does things like that. I think we bottled a witch last episode. We also gave a woman back her heart that was in a tree. And, got a harp and a tambourine. So yeah, good progress all around to getting our family back. Not sure why we need all this stuff, but, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, so, as you can see, we're still at the dwarves' house. They wandered off to the forest. And I suppose you'd be inclined to follow them, but we're not supposed to do that. We actually have to go south. And then go east. So you can see we're here now. Walking along. Okay. Now, apparently we're supposed to wait for something to appear, I think. I think you're supposed to wait here. This game's a little weird when it comes to knowing when things are trigger-based and when things are time-based. Might actually be behind the place. I'm pretty sure this kills you if you do it. So let's try it. What?
Graham could never catch the bluebird.
What, this mushroom? No. Pretty sure this is actually like right next to where we were. Like this is the dwarf's house, yep. Alright, come on. I remember saying, what are we doing here? Well, we're supposed to be finding something. There they are, okay. Oh, no, come back. Damn it. Okay, so we have to wait for that to happen again now. You know, he's saying, why do we need a cat and a rat to be there? Well, it's important. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's really important that we find this cat and this rat. I know, it sounds really dumb, but I assure you it's really important. I don't know how to make them appear again, but I don't know if we just have to wait or if we just have to keep going back and forth like we used to do in the old games. We're waiting for triggers to happen. Do we have to come specifically from up there? Not sure. I'm really hoping that wasn't like a one-time trigger where if you miss it, congratulations, it's game over. I was saying, what am I doing here? Well, we need to use an item that we currently have in our inventory to save the rat. I was trying to get closer to it, and it just wouldn't let me do that. I don't know if we just have to wait here, or... Alright, well, let's try leaving and coming back. Come on. Come on. Baker Bros Bakehouse. Baker Bros Bakehouse. Can we just pause for a moment and reflect on the fact that if you put that on a sign today and hung it outside, people would think you were smoking weed. Welcome to Baker Bros Bakehouse, man. Alright, I didn't want to be wasting so much time waiting for a cat and a rat to appear. Come on. Good day now, guys. Now, I'm not sure how you know when or where things are going to trigger. And I'm really hoping it wasn't a situation where it only triggers once in the entire game, and if it doesn't work, it's game over. Uh, I don't know. If it doesn't show up soon, I'm gonna reload and see what happens.
Cedric keeps an eye on Graham near the town.
Okay. Any day now. I honestly don't know. Okay, let's reload. Let's restore. Any day now. Go inside. Yeah, you'll wait out here.
Welcome.
Yeah. Not here for you. Look how Graham always slams doors everywhere he goes. Like he's a 13-year-old girl having a meltdown. You'll take your delicious pies. Slam. I don't know why he does that. God damn, where is this? You know, this game, I'm not gonna lie, I was actually enjoying most of this game, which is shocking to me because I almost detested the first 4. 4 was pretty good compared to the first 3. And I was actually, like, enjoying this for the most part until this moment, basically. Because it got rid of all the terrible things in the first 4 games. It still has terrible logic and everything, but it got rid of, like, the timed puzzles. Or the random triggers thing that was awful in the first 4 games. Or I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do to get this to trigger this. So we've already seen them, so we know they're on this screen. And I don't want to cut because if I cut, then I'll have to like I don't want to miss it when when it happens again. But I might just do it and just, you know, if it doesn't happen soon, I might just cut and then restart it again. So I don't want this.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
Oh, hey, there it is. Okay, so actually now we need to go into our inventory. Speak of the devil, right? And get this boot. You remember this boot? This is the boot we got out of the desert from the dead guy. Take that and throw it at the cat. Yes, you have to throw a boot at a cat.
Oh, thank you, good sir. You saved my life. My children and I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye, until we meet again.
Okay. So that was the thing we just had to do. No, I don't know why either. Alright, let's go back into town. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. You haven't realized we got a whole bunch of stuff in our inventory. Let's come on, King Graham. We got a whole bunch of stuff in our inventory that people here might want. So you got the shoe shop that has no shoes. We got that. We have a toy shop with no toys. We have that. So we have to go and kind of give things to these people because they can't survive without us. So let's go into the shoe shop and give the elderly shoe people some shoes. Because they're too old to do anything themselves.
It's you again, is it? We still don't have any shoes for sale.
You're not a shoe shop, are you?
What have we here? Mama, take those shoes from the young man. Let me see them.
You just call your wife Mama?
These are the finest pair of shoes I've ever seen. The leather is soft and pliable, yet sturdy. The craftsmanship of these shoes are superb. And Mama, look at the solid gold buckle. Why, I could retire from the sale of these shoes.
Then the shoes are yours. I don't think I could find a better use for them.
You are a godsend, young man. How can we ever repay you?
You don't need to repay me. Just knowing I helped you is enough for me.
I'm King Graham.
Well, it ain't much, but it's all I've got to give. Here, take my cobbler's hammer. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Since I'll be retiring, I won't need it anymore. Thanks to you.
Why, thank you. A hammer could be very useful on my journey.
Alright, now kill the two old people. And
Take care, young man. We'll never forget this.
That's right, son. We'll finally be able to retire in comfort. You'll be in our hearts from now on. Come on, Mama, let's go home. Let's celebrate our good fortune.
Didn't you wait to sell the, Shouldn't you wait to sell the shoes before you decide to start celebrating? Alright, well. We got a hammer, so much for robbing them, I guess. Hello, toy shop owner.
Come on in. Look around. Let me know if you're interested in anything.
Alright, so again, now I have to give the marionette to him.
Though did you get this wunderbar marionette? The craftsmanship is excellent.
Well, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome.
I must have it. Can I buy it from you?
Actually, you may have it if you'll give me the sled in trade.
Why, of course. But I must tell you, I think I'm getting the better deal. I can always make another sled, but finding another marionette of this quality... Ich weiß nicht.
So, can I have the sled?
Yeah, take it, it's yours.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I think I'll find this sled very useful.
Well, you enjoy it, and danke for the marionette.
So, we just walk in, give him a marionette.
Of carving wood hasn't come in yet. What should we do?
If it's not in by tomorrow, I'll send you to the sawmill.
Okay, Papa?
What?
Grandpapa,
Yeah, my darling?
can I keep this doll? I really like her.
Now, Katrina, you know these toys are for sale for other kinder. Besides, you've got plenty of dolls. You can play with her, but just be careful.
All right, Grandpapa, I'll take care of her.
We gotta get out of here. Or they start talking again. Okay, so apparently we just need a sled. Why do we need a sled? Who knows why we need a sled? You just need a sled. Okay. So we got a sled. Now we need to go into the tailor shop, who we walked into once on accident, but you may have noticed this
May I help
cloak.
you, sir?
Yes. So we got this cloak here. I believe what you need to do is... We could have gotten this earlier, but you give the golden needle to him.
My golden needle. Wherever did you find it?
In a haystack.
It was in a haystack by
God
the
damn.
country inn.
By the inn? Oh, yes. I remember visiting there not long ago. Oh, vulgar man, that innkeeper. He has no scruples at all.
What?
Well, I'm glad to see you've got your golden needle back. I wonder, could you possibly see fit to give me that wonderful cloak in exchange for it?
The cloak? Well, why not? It's yours. For the price of a golden needle.
Hey, thanks for giving me the thing that I
Thank you,
already owed
kind
back.
sir. I'm sure it will help me on my travel.
I'm sure it will. Good luck. Au revoir.
So we have a French tailor, a German toy maker, and I don't know what these guys were. But okay, so we now have a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get out of here. So we gotta go west 3 times and enter the inn. I remember the inn. The inn is the place where we really haven't done anything. At least not yet. We haven't really done anything at all at the inn. But we're gonna do stuff there anyway. Come on. Alright. Here's the inn. Let's go inside.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that place.
Doesn't like the inn. Alright, let's save. We haven't saved in a while. So now we're at the inn.
A flea-bitten old dog lies asleep in the corner. Graham notices 3 rough-looking men huddled over the bar in serious conversation. Since they're talking in such low tones, Graham can't quite hear what they're saying.
Man, 3 rough-looking men, but luckily, we're King Graham. You know, we're King Graham the asshole now. We're no longer King Graham the useless, so we should be able to take 3 men in a fight.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I just walked directly up to you.
Diana's full, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rub 'em out.
Struggle as he might, Graham could not escape his bonds.
Okay, so if you went in here before you helped the rat out, you die. But if you help the rat,
I told you I'd repay your kindness when you saved me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friends.
what luck? Okay, so we actually need to do this for a number of reasons. First of all, we need to get the rope.
Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor.
I love the fact that they essentially just decided to, I love the fact that his plan of, you walk in, hey everybody, and they're immediately like, man, we better rub this guy out like it's hot fuzz. Like, they're just gonna throw you into the dungeon where they throw all the troublemakers. I'm not sure what the plan was, but whatever. So we got the rope now. We now need to use the hammer on the door.
Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
Here's Johnny. Or I guess here's Graham. Anyway, what are we doing? We need to open the door. Okay. Now we need to open this.
Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb.
Clearly we need to grab that.
Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb.
Don't talk. There you go. Get out of here.
We gotta plan our next job, you guys. Hey! How did you get out of the cellar? This time, rub 'em out for good.
That wasn't a very smart move.
Okay. You're not actually supposed to go east there. You're supposed to go west out the other door. I just love the fact that when you go out that way, like this.
Hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty paddle.
I just love the fact that they're like, okay, this time, make sure you kill him correctly. Hey, grab.
Reaching into the...
And I love how Graham just gets in the same situation and does absolutely does nothing. Alright, let's save. He does absolutely nothing to, like, stop himself from getting killed. Like, he knows these guys already tried to rub him out once. And, he just goes, yeah, that's fine. Anyway. Alright, so now we gotta go north again. Gotta go east twice. Come on. Gotta go east one more time. We're King Graham. We wander around aimlessly. Come on. Snake. I notice there's a snake here. So let's save. Let's just replace that one. We didn't really do anything since then.
That wasn't wise, Graham. He who speaks with forked tongue should never be trusted.
So we just got, murdered by a snake. Anyway, we need to use the tambourine here. I think that's this.
Begone, you slithery varmint! Scat!
Okay. And it's still in our inventory. Of course it is. Alright, so we scared the snake away. We then need to go east again. Okay. So...
A few hours later...
few hours go by.
Graham begins to shiver at the sudden drop
Okay.
in temperature.
Okay. Save really quickly. Here's another way you can die. Obviously, it's cold. King Graham's sort of shivering.
Graham, don't get too close.
That was a fatal step.
Okay, that was really loud. I didn't expect it to be so loud. I love the sound effect they used, though. It's like the highest quality sound effect they use in this game. Well, anyway. The point was to get him to freeze to death.
No, stay away from the edge.
Uh-oh. That last step
Alright,
was a
I love that sound effect. This game's already better than the other games because it made me laugh, so... I gotta admit, that's hilarious. Like the best sound effect I've ever heard. Alright, let's try not to die horribly from the fall. Let's try to die of the cold this time. Because that's what we're supposed to do. We already have the item we need to not die of the cold. But... I don't know if it's like time-based or if you have to go a number of... like, spaces. Because we have everything we need to survive here. But I think it's a lot like the desert area, where if you spend enough time, you just die. I think is what we're trying to do here. Come on, Graham. How long does it take for you to drop dead? Don't you dare fall off the edge again. Which I'd love to hear your scream. Trying to get you to freeze to death. Come on, Graham. I know you want to pace around and all that, but you have dying to do. Come on, King Graham. You gotta trying to get you to freeze to death. We're all going over time, man. We got stuff to do. And I know you can freeze to death because there's actually we already got the item we need to avoid freezing to death. Maybe we'll just do the next bit and see how long it takes. We need to... Okay, so we need to go into our inventory and use the rope. Oh, there you go.
Well, Graham, how does it feel to be a popsicle?
I think that was supposed to be a pun on the fact that he's a father, so he's a popsicle. Anyway. Okay, so we've seen yourself die a number of times. Put the cloak on.
Graham dons his warm cloak for protection against the freezing mountain air.
No, we're a wizard. Anyway. Okay, so now we have our cloak on so we won't freeze to death. Which I guess means that next time we'll continue this and get through the mountains. Since we have to do that here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So next time we're actually going to get through this area. Alright, so see y'all later.